Hello everybody, hope you are doing well. Today we are going to implement the friends view model. So let's start coding and let's go to our friends folder and create a new group. Let's call it view model. And here let's create a new file, a Swift file, and let's call it friends view model. Okay, and here let's create a new class. Let's call it friends view model of type observable object, and let's create at published var. Let's call it users. It will be of type user. Okay, and here let's create a few users. Okay, first one will be, we have ID of 0, the first name of Umar, the family of Henry, the email of umar.henry@gmail.com, the age of 28, gender male, friends ID. It will be an empty array for now. Friends request ID, same thing. And for is current user, it will be true. Perfect. And something probably some of you will have noticed is that we don't have here a profile image name. The reason is because, as you can see, it's optional. As you can see, for profile image name and for cover image name. Okay, but we will add it anyway. So let's profile image name, and let's call it profile pic. It's an image inside my asset folder. Okay, let's copy this and paste it a few times. Okay, the second one will be Dwight Schrute, so let's give him an ID of 1, the name of Dwight, the family name of Schrute, the email will be dwight.schrute@gmail.com, the profile image name will be Dwight, the age will be 50, male, friends ID and friends request ID will be empty, and for is current user will be false. Okay, then we will got an ID of 2, it will be Pam. So for first name Pam, family name Beasley, for the email it will be pam.beasley@gmail.com, and for the profile image name it will be Pam. It's an image inside our asset folder, of course. For the age it will be 42, for the gender it will be female, and for friends ID, friends requests ID, it will be empty, and for is current user it will be false. Okay, then we will have a third one, it will be Jim. It will have a family name of Halpert. It will be jim.halpert@gmail.com. It will have for image profile pic 1. For age it will be 40, gender male, and for friends ID I will give it the first one's ID of Omar Family. I will give it the ID this one of 0. Okay, perfect. I will also give to Omar in friends ID this one, the one of Jim, which will be 3, this ID. And for the friends request ID I will give him the one of Dwight, the one of Pam, and I will add the fourth that I'm going to add, another user that I'm going to add now. It will be this one, 4. It will be Natasha Romanov. It will be Natasha dot Romanov at gmail.com. It will be Romanov. Also an image from my asset folder. It will be 38 female, and for its current user it will be false. Same thing as Jim Halpert. And some of you may be asking themselves why we are implementing this view model and with dummy data before even integrating Firebase. And the reason behind this is once we implement our view model and with this dummy data and we implement it in our view and everything, later when we integrate Firebase, we will just focus on fetching the data. We don't need to think about how to change the code and everything, because everything will be already set up. It will be very easy. Just fetch the data and implement it, so it will be easier. Okay, anyway, but as you can see here, we don't need the users, we need the friend requests. So we will need to get the friend requests, and we will get it this way. We will add published var, I will call it friends requests. It will be an array of user, and by default it will be an empty array. Then I will have a function or a private function. I will call it setup friends requests, and you will see later when we integrate Firebase how everything we already implemented now we will use it later with Firebase, and it will be very easy to implement, so not a lot of modification when we implement Firebase. So anyway, now we implemented setup friend request, so it will be self dot friend request equals self dot users, and here it will be dot filter, and here it will be $0 or not $0. I will start this way, or self dot users with the index of 0, which will be the first one. It will be dot contains, or dot friend request, sorry, dot friend request ID dot contains, and here it will be $0 dot ID. Okay, perfect. If some of you are wondering what's this $0, it's the users. With filter we are going and fetching every user and checking if this user's ID is part of the friend's request ID. Okay, now we need to call this function, so we will add our initializer and we call setup friend requests. That way, when we initialize our friend view model, we will call this function. Okay, perfect. Now we go to our, where is it? Okay, to our friends view, and here we call add state object private var view model equals friends view model, and as you can see we just initialized friends view model, so we are calling our setup friend request. Okay, perfect. Here we will have in text it will be view model dot friend request dot count, and as you can see it's free, it's the correct number, because if we go to our view model, you can see in my friends request ID, I have 3, 1, 2, and 4, which are Dwight, Pam, and Natasha. So we have 3, so the count is correct. Okay, and here in the for each now. Okay, here we will do for each, and it will be view model dot friend request dot count, and I will make it this way 0 0 to view model dot friend request, and I will have here index, and for friend cell I will go to my friend cell now. It will be private var view model of type friends view model and private var index of type integer, and here I will make the initializer, and here I will add I will give him the view model and the index. And here some of you may be asking why I'm giving to my friend cell the view model and the index when I can, for example, I could do this. I can do, for example, for each with view model dot friend requests, and here I will have the friend request and just pass the friend request directly. But the reason why I'm not doing it this way and I'm passing the view model and the index is because, as you know, in MVVM, logically the view should not know about my model. So if let's say if I didn't do it this way and I was sending the friend request, my view will know about my friend request, and it doesn't make sense. The view should have no idea about my models. That's why I'm giving it the view model and the index, so it's complete separation between the both of them. Okay, now let's go to our friend cell, and here it will be view model dot friend request with index dot profile image name, and in case if it's empty, let's give it an empty string, and for this one it will be view model dot friend request index of dot first name, and for this one it will be view model dot friend request index dot family name. Okay, and I need to go to my preview, add the missing argument, which will be here friends view model, and for the index let's give it 0. If I go now to my friends view to check it, hopefully everything will be working perfectly, so let's wait for the preview. Okay, and perfect. As you can see, we got Dwight, Pam, and Natasha with the correct count. That's perfect. In the next video, we will implement the feed view model, and if you are asking yourself where we will be using the feed view model, we will be using it in this feed section. I will use also the same view model for profile for this section, and probably also for what's on your mind view. So that's all for this video. If you like the content, please like the video and subscribe if you are not subscribed yet. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.